I told my team, I said, listen, if anything else, we thought we were going to have 8 years. I said, I want our 8 years in office to be focused on reducing poverty because that's going to make the next mayor's job and the next mayor's job and the next mayor's job that much
Yeah.
easier. And also make the community one where kids can grow up with real
Yeah.
opportunity. So they did research, came back with basic income. So what we did, we weren't able to get to everyone, but we got a random sample of
Yep.
125 people who look like the city, all races, all ages. Some were employed, some weren't. Some made $0, some made as much as $90,000. Some were small business owners, some were students. A lot were caretakers, etc. And we said, let's do a guarantee. Let's give them $500 a month, and let's also test and see so that we have some data to counteract these tropes we have. And what we found was that number one, people who received the guaranteed income were 2 times more likely to transition from a part-time job to a full-time job than folks who didn't receive the guaranteed income, and were actually 2 times less likely to be unemployed
Yeah.
as well. So not only so people were working better jobs, people were working more and were more likely
Yeah.
to work than those from a very similar demographic profile who just weren't part of didn't receive the guaranteed income. We saw that folks who received the guaranteed income with folks who didn't receive the guaranteed income before the pilots, they both had elevated levels of stress. They both on the Kinsler scale were probably depressed. After just 1 year of $500, those who received the guaranteed income were down to
Wow.
normal levels of stress, of trauma, not depressed. And they were saying things like, I am a better
Ah.
parent. I don't get stressed when I see my kids. I'm not yelling at my kids. I'm not fighting with my partner. I can breathe. They kept saying, I can breathe, I can breathe, I can breathe. And they knew $500 wasn't going to allow them never to work again, but allow them to know they would work would be enough. Like they could work and they'd have enough to pay for emergency and pay their bills.